that is... Okay, morning guys. It's not as early as usual. I had a few things to do at home today, but I'm heading down to Kent to do a little bit of work on the Beetle. So during the week I had a chat with Andy at Heritage Parts, who was really helpful. Really good to talk to somebody in the know, but we were going through the images that I have on Beetle and all the trouble spots, and he was helping me out in terms of guidance and what he would do and what would be a good way forward. So I think what we're going to try and do is save the floor pans. Generally they are good metal. They've got a few rust spots which I think we can cut out and repair. It would certainly save a lot of faff, but there's a section called Napoleon's Hat, which is the front part of the chassis, and that definitely needs to be replaced. That's too far gone, so we'll definitely do that. But then just sort of cut bits out, replace bits, and make a really nice solid base, get rid of the rust, clean things up. And at the moment we're debating whether we're actually going to take the engine out or not. That's the next dilemma. It would make it a lot easier to maneuver around the garage without the engine attached to it, and I think it's only 4 bolts, so we'll see. That's the plan for today anyway. And also, the weather is atrocious. So many crashes on the motorway on the way down, it's insane, and there's a lot of standing water on the English motorways. Okay, so we're just nibbling away at things today. The weather is absolutely excellent out there. We've got a pond forming over there, and it's quite cozy in here. And our plan today is to remove the engine and just sort of nibble away little things, you know, just to grind those off. I've already got the brake cylinder off, just to tidy up these floor pans, just to see how we can save them. Because as I was saying on the way down, we want to save the floor pans, don't we, Ivan?
We do.
So what we've started to do is remove all of the throttle cable and the clutch cables here from the engine. We've taken the starter motor off, which is over here, which needs cleaning up and servicing anyway. And Ivan's found a very handy little, what's it there? Trolley. And we're now gonna undo the rest of the bolts. There's only 3 of them, I think, left because we've taken the starter motor one off, and take the engine out. Okay, so we've got something underneath the engine. We've protected the engine with some wood, and we're just going to raise that up now just to take the weight of the engine. This doesn't need much, does it? Which is about there, a bit more maybe.
Does Jack want to go in before?
Yeah, stop. And then we're just going to move it back. It's a bit less than what, isn't it? But this is the right way to do it, I think.
Back?
Please, yeah, back towards you. That's it. Just now the weight of the engine is on that.
Together.
Something's stopping it, isn't it? See, look, the gap is now, if I go up further, now it's better. There. Oh.
Stand back and take a broad jump over there.
Yeah. Okay, so it was all about just getting the right leverage and the right height for the engine, just so it slid off that shaft there. But there we are. Clutch looks pretty good. And that is the engine off of the Beetle, which is very cool, which makes that chassis much more movable now. So that is the new resting place for the engine, which fits perfectly under there for hopefully not very much time. So before we take everything apart, we just want to check the cableways. So we're taking off the battery cable, which goes to the starter motor, which has 1, 2, 3 lines. That one goes through there, that one seems just to be loose, and the other one goes through there to the little electronic box which is inside the body. Okay, so I'm just going through the chassis just to take off the things that I can. So as I said, I've taken the cabling off for the starter motor. I'm taking off some of the brake pipes here at the front, and I just wanted to show you this because it's quite a cool setup. So this is the way the brake pipes work. At the front, you have this sort of clip. Oops, sorry. You have this sort of clip. I don't know if you can see that, which is in place, and then you pull it up, off, and it looks like that. And you can literally just pull the pipes out of the hole, which is very practical, because now I don't have to undo anything. It's the same as I did over there as well. And I'm hoping also, yeah, there they are, they're on the back as well. So very practical little clips there. And there. Okay, so just tidying up the chassis so we can actually rub all the rust off and paint it. We're taking the brake lines off, which are off to over there. That one didn't go so well, but we've managed to save the rest of them. And actually, when we take the wheel cylinders out, because they're bound to need replacing, that'll all pull through the wheel. Ivan is now taking the end cap off, just to check what it looks like under there, but we definitely need 2 new ones and the rubber bushes in there as well. But yeah, it's looking good. It was a short day today, but I think we've made excellent progress. Getting the engine out, getting all of the cables off and the brake lines, and it's starting to, I think, not take shape, but sort of gain some clarity. You know, for me, I mean, seeing it all like this with everything off gives me a lot more, or us, a lot more clarity in terms of what needs doing. So things like this we've still got to do, get those out, but trying to save the floor pans, I think, is a good choice. We've got to get this Napoleon's hat here. I think that's what it's called. So we'll replace that, and I think you can get replacement bits here to sort of repair the floor pans, but it is looking pretty good. So that's what it looks like without it on, and inside there is a bushing, and that is it. Pretty shafted, but yeah, I think they're only about £7, aren't they, or something? They're not.
I think these were a bit more, but...
Oh, were they? Maybe the bushings are £7. But that will tidy up that night. Okay, so Ivan's got that other end cap off, and it's looking absolutely solid underneath. Perfect. And yeah, look forward to buying those and putting those on. But what we're going to do now is we are going to lift up the car, see if we're strong enough to lift it up, prop it up, and have a look underneath. Okay. Ready when you are. What do you reckon, here or?
I was going to do the wheel because I can't see it.
Can you ready?
On 3. So 1, 2, 3.
That's really heavy. Alright, it's heavier this end. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Sitting on its jack.
Yeah.
Best in the world, but...
Wait a minute, it's going to go.
I've got it. So I've got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on its wheel now, that's better.
Is that alright? That's all right. Okay, that was heavy, but it seemed alright. And now we're just going to have a quick look underneath. I mean, it looks pretty solid, I must admit. That's impressive. The underside of that top hat bit, not top hat, but this section here, looks solid. That is good. We'll have to clean all this up to see what that metal is like. But it looks pretty good. There's some surface rust here. But everything else, it's even got the old stickers there, look, from the floor pans. But yeah, we can, it has been, well, maybe we need to do a little bit more welding along the seams, but that's pretty good. Under here, not much to see really. Oh, look, what that boot's perished.
Yeah.
Change that.
2 of them, 1 of them.
Yeah.
But wonderfully, they screw up in the middle.
Okay, so that is it today. It was a short day, like I said, but very productive. Sometimes it works like that. you know, either you're working for 12 hours in a day, you don't get much done, or 3 and you get tons done. So today was one of those days. So Ivan's just putting his Mercedes away because we've now made space in that garage for that to go back in. And in the barn, we've put the chassis here. So you saw us just flip it up. It looked really good underneath, so we're very pleased about that. And the decision we've made is just to, in terms of buying parts, we're going to start small. So we're going to buy this Napoleon's hat, we're going to buy the caps and the bushes for the back, and that's it to start with. And we're also going to look at these replacement channels here on the sides. So that'll give us some parts to get started with next week. And if we can get them in time, obviously, we'll have to order them tonight or tomorrow. But that's the idea, just to start small so we get the chassis done. Then we'll move on to the brakes, new brake lines, new cylinders, new hoses. And then we can start looking at either the body or the engine. Probably the engine, because the engine's got to go back onto this before it goes back into the car. And yeah, so that's the plan. So we'll see you next time.